A dusty California attic hides what could become the world's most valuable comic book. David Krumholtz dropped some details on the Supergirl movie. And DC Comics is going punk rock with some rebellious new variant covers. Welcome to the Speeding Bulletin, your Superman highlights video, bringing you up to speed on everything that took place in the world of Superman from October 29th to November 4th, 2025. Hi, I'm Steve Younis. Before we check out these news stories and more, if you want more Superman related information, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell so you receive a notification whenever we post new content. Let's kick things off with some movie news that's sure to make your tail wag. Director James Gunn recently shared something special with fans, the very first test footage of Krypto the Superdog. This short 8-second clip, dated all the way back to January 2024, shows a computer-generated version of Gunn's own rescue dog, Ozu, playing with his pet cat. And yes, before you ask, Gunn made it very clear that this is CG, human-created computer graphics, not AI. The distinction matters to him, and he wants fans to know real artists brought Krypto to life for the big screen. Speaking of bringing things to life, James Gunn also treated us to a fun behind-the-scenes photo featuring Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor, David Corenswet as Superman, Trevor Newland as Mr. Handsome, and Anthony Carrigan as Metamorpho. The group is hilariously parodying the famous Home Alone scream, with Gunn captioning it "Home Together." It's great to see the cast had such great chemistry on the set. And if you're already excited for more, Gunn is currently hard at work on the script and storyboards for the sequel, titled Man of Tomorrow, which is scheduled to hit theaters July 9th, 2027. Now shifting over to the Supergirl movie, actor David Krumholtz, who plays Zor-El, that's Kara's father, recently sat down with the YouTube channel Nerdtropolis to tease about some details about the upcoming film. While he couldn't reveal too much, Krumholtz confirmed the movie will be very true to the graphic novel it's based on, which is Tom King's acclaimed Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. Krumholtz expressed his personal excitement about being part of Kryptonian mythology and promised that his role will help further clarify what the House of El is all about. Mark your calendars, Supergirl is scheduled to arrive in theaters June 26, 2026. Having recently joined Instagram, Zack Snyder continues to share rare or unseen photos from his collection, this time posting a Polaroid of Henry Cavill as Superman from Man of Steel. He wrote, 4x5 Polaroid, rare color. I love this photo, it's pure Superman. Unfortunately, we don't have any Superman-related TV news this week, so let's talk comic books. First up, Adventures of Superman Book of El #3 is hitting stores this week. This issue is packed with action as Superman, Rowan, and an elderly Jimmy Olsen defend the Fortress of Solitude from a Brainiac attack. Our reviewer JP Rocho gave the story a 4 out of 5, praising it as an action-packed issue that advances the story efficiently. Also out this week is Absolute Superman #13, which our reviewer Craig Bomer gave a 5 out of 5 score, saying, "Wish I could rate this one higher. The series went to a whole new level this month." Also out this week is the DC Finest Super Friends The Fury of the Superfoes trade paperback and Justice League Unlimited World's Finest We Are Yesterday hardcover. You can read these reviews in full at our website, and you can purchase these new comic books through our website as well. Look for the links in the show notes below this video. In other news from DC Comics, DCKO #1 is going back to press. The first issue by Scott Snyder and Javi Fernandez sold out so quickly that DC is printing a second run, arriving November 26th. The second printing will feature the main cover with new trade dress, plus a new Dan Mora variant cover showing Darkseid's 3 destroyers, the Absolute Universes, Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. The DCKO event is a massive crossover tournament where 32 champions compete to earn the Heart of Apocalypse, and it's clearly resonating with fans. And speaking of DC, get ready for something a little different. DC Comics is unleashing punk rock variant covers this January. 6 titles will feature rebellious punk-themed covers celebrating Superman, Supergirl, and their allies. Look for these variant covers on Action Comics 1094, Superman #34, Superman Unlimited #9, Supergirl #9, Batman, Superman World's Finest #47, and Justice League Unlimited #15. These limited edition covers will be available starting January, so check with your local comic shop for pre-order info. For collectors looking to display their treasures, there's a great new option available. The Dupe Deck comic book frame is now on Amazon, offering premium protection at budget-friendly prices. Just $24.99 for a 2-pack, or $35.99 for a 4-pack. They work for both wall mounting and tabletop display, and the generous depth accommodates bagged and boarded editions. These and other Superman collectibles are available through the Superman homepage online shopping page at supermanhomepage.com/shop. Before we get into the rest of this week's news, if you're finding this video interesting or entertaining in any way, then please leave a thumbs up and a comment below, and don't forget to share this video with your family and friends. Also, if you'd like to support the Superman homepage, then you can become a patron. All you have to do is go to patreon.com/Superman homepage. There are different levels of membership with different levels of perks. Now let's dive into some other Superman news that caught our attention this week. First, the big story everyone's talking about. 3 brothers from Northern Carolina made an absolutely incredible discovery in their late mother's attic last Christmas. Buried beneath yellowed newspapers and cobwebs, they found a pristine copy of Superman #1 from 1939, and it could become the world's most valuable comic book. The book earned a stunning 9.0 grade from CGC, making it the highest graded copy of this issue ever certified. This Superman #1, along with 5 Action Comics issues, will headline Heritage Auction's comic book signature auction on November 20th to 22nd, and experts predict it could break records. An Action Comics #1 sold for $6 million last year, and this Superman #1's higher grade could push values even higher. Sideshow Collectibles has some impressive new figures available for pre-order. The Superman premium format figure stands 24 inches tall, showing Superman flying above the Fortress of Solitude with his cape sweeping toward Kryptonian crystals. There's also a Crypto premium format figure available. He's 9 inches tall and has his cape flowing behind him. Both figures are inspired by James Gunn's Superman movie and will make great additions to any collection. Look for the link in the show notes below this video. And if you're looking for something with a bit more edge, Iron Studios is taking pre-orders for their Lex Luthor Unleashed statue. This 1/10 deluxe art scale piece shows Luthor in his high-tech warsuit, ready to challenge Earth's greatest heroes. The deluxe edition features a dynamic battle environment base, and every metallic texture and glowing detail has been carefully sculpted. It's made of polystone with potential resin, PVC, and metal parts, all finished with hand-painted details. Again, the link to pre-order yours is in the show notes below this video. Six Flags America closed its gates for the last time on Saturday after 51 years, but the park's marquee attraction didn't get the send-off fans had hoped for. The Superman Ride of Steel roller coaster, a 197-foot-tall steel giant that served as the Maryland Park's headlining attraction, suffered a mechanical failure during its final hours of operation. The anticlimactic ending capped an emotional final day that saw massive crowds flood the 131-acre Bowie, Maryland property. Rogue Energy has unveiled a special collaboration with James Gunn's Superman movie, featuring a limited edition rocket pop flavored energy drink in collectible packaging. The $39.99 tub comes with a bonus digital copy of the Superman movie, with codes emailed within 24 hours of purchase. The promotion is available exclusively to US customers while supplies last. For convention fans, if you're in Providence, Minneapolis, Brisbane, or Marseille next weekend, you're in luck. Rhode Island Comic Con runs November 7th to 9th, with guests including John Cryer, Sean Gunn, Frank Grillo, and Michael Ironside. Twin Cities Con in Minneapolis features Paul Dini, Ron Mars, and Alessandro Giuliani. Supernova Comic Con in Brisbane in Australia welcomes Alex Garfin, Brian Austin Green, and Nolan North, while Hero Festival in Marseille hosts James Masters. And finally, we have some exciting news from the Superman homepage itself. We've launched a brand new paid weekly newsletter called the Superman Homepage Weekly Planet. For just $5 a month or $50 a year, subscribers will get in-depth weekly coverage, exclusive insights, and previews delivered straight to your inbox every single week. Don't worry though, the free twice monthly Big Blue Report newsletter that's been around since 2001 isn't going anywhere. Your subscriptions help support independent Superman coverage and keeps the site running. That's all the news there was for the week October 29th to November 4th. From record-breaking comic discoveries to punk rock variants, from crypto test footage to Supergirl movie details, it's been another action-packed week in the world of Superman. I'm Steve Younis. See you next week.
Subscribe to our free Superman homepage newsletter and stay in the loop. Go to supermanhomepage.com/newsletter. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell to ensure you don't miss out on any of our new videos.